Hello, dear students. In our today's session of your microbiology part first, we are going to learn about the biochemistry part. I'm Assistant Professor Rushali Ahir, and as we have already started with our part first of semester second, which is bacterial cell and biochemistry, today we are going to learn about the lipids. So, basically, lipids are of the great importance to the body as it is in the form of storage energy. And besides this, their role in the cellular structure and various other biochemical functions has a great importance. So, we'll study what are lipids and the classification of lipids in detail in our further lectures. So, first of all, we will see the definition of lipids. Now, lipids may be regarded as organic substances relatively soluble in water. They are not soluble in water, but they are soluble in organic solvents such as alcohols, ethers, etc. And they are related to fatty acids and utilized by the living cells. So, in simple words, it can be defined as lipids may be regarded as organic substances relatively insoluble in water, soluble in organic solvents, potentially related to fatty acids, and utilized by the living cells. Unlike the polysaccharides, proteins, and nucleic acids, lipids are not the polymers. They are mostly found as a small molecules. First of all, we'll see a small introduction about the lipids. Now, the word lipid is generally derived from a Greek word in which lipos means a fat. Biologically, lipids are a chemically diverse group of organic compounds which are insoluble in water. As we have discussed earlier, lipids are not soluble in water, but they are soluble in the organic solvents like ethers, chloroforms, benzenes, alcohols, etc. Now, the lipids, why they are not soluble in water? Because they are hydrophobic in nature. Now, hydro means water and phobic means hating. They are hydrophobic due to the presence of hydrocarbon chain in their structure. They does not get soluble inside the water. As we have discussed earlier, unlike the proteins, nucleic acids, polysaccharides, lipids are not the polymers. They are generally present in the small molecular form in the nature, and they supply the energy inside the body is stored in the form of lipids or the fats, which if they are present in sixfold form, they supply the energy equivalent to the mass of glycogen. Means the equivalent mass of glycogen and sixfold of lipids can supply the equal energy to that host. Now, the fats and the oils are basically stored inside the body, which are the actual examples of the lipids which supplies the energy to many different forms of organisms, and it has or it plays very important role in various cycles like oxidative phosphorylation, lipids play a important role. Naturally, the lipids are made up of two types of molecules like glycerol and fatty acids. And whenever lipids are hydrolyzed, on hydrolysis, lipids gives or yields glycerol and fatty acids. These are the simple general introduction about the lipids. Now we have already seen that the lipids have the great importance to the body as the chief concentrated storage form of energy. Besides their role in the cellular structure, they forms a proper cellular structure of the organisms in the form of phospholipids or glycolipids also. Then they does not forms a polymer, but they are present in simple small molecular form. Now we will see the functions of lipids. Now there are various functions of lipids. The first and most important function of lipid is they serves as a storage form of metabolic fuel. Inside the body they are concentrated and it acts a fuel reservoir. This reserve fuel is supplied in the form of energy to the organism whenever it is required. Various uh, lipids like fatty acids and triglycerols, or it is also known as triglycerides, are stored inside the body of organism as a form of reserve fuel, and it is utilized whenever it is required. Second important function of lipid is this serves as a transport molecule of metabolic fuel. Various fatty acid, triglycerides, cholesterol or esters, they supply the energy to the various parts of the body. Then the next function is they provide the structural component of the membrane. Now their lipids are the constituents of the membrane structure and regulates the membrane permeability. For example, phospholipids, glycolipids, galactolipids or sphingolipids. They forms a proper cellular structure which acts as a protective layer to the inner components of the cell, and they are made up of lipids. As we have discussed earlier, they provides or they have a protection function in the bacteria. Generally, lipids forms a protective layer in the bacteria, plants, insects or vertebrates, and these outer coating prevents that organism from the external source or from the adverse environment. They serves or the lipid serves as a source of fat soluble vitamins like vitamin A, D, E and K are supplied as a source of fat soluble vitamins. And next important function of lipid is that lipids are important as cellular metabolic regulators like hormones or signaling molecules, cofactors or detergents. So these are the functions of lipids, like they supplies the energy, they forms a proper structure, this serves as a source of fat soluble vitamins, as well as they are important as cellular metabolic regulators. So these are the few functions of lipids. The next important part which we are going to see is classification of lipids. Now, lipids are broadly classified into three subdivisions like simple lipids, complex lipids, derived lipids, which may be further subdivided. Now, what are simple lipids, what are complex lipids, what are derived lipids, that we will see in short form. Now, simple lipids or homolipids are nothing but esters of fatty acids with alcohols. Then the compound lipids are also known as heterolipids or complex lipids. These are the esters of fatty acids with alcohol and possesses additional groups such as phosphate, nitrogenous bases, carbohydrates, proteins, etc. And they are further divided in various subgroups like phospholipids, glycolipids, lipoproteins, that we all will see in detail in our further lectures. And the last classification of lipids is derived lipids. Now, derived lipids, these are the derivatives obtained on the hydrolysis of group 1 and group 2 lipids. It means they are the substances derived from simple and compound lipids by hydrolysis. We will see all the classification of lipids and the different types of lipids like simple, complex, and derived lipids in detail in our next lecture. Thank you.